Rules in action. Rules that keep things going smoothly and fairly. Rules that help us get where we're going. Help us work together and play together and live together. Of course, in small groups, we sometimes get along without rules.
Hey, it's a beautiful day in Casinomeister land, and man, do we have a bitchin' show for you today. Yes, sirree, Bob. Cutting to the nitty-gritty, I'm going to discuss one thing that has really been bothering me about how some online casinos have been dealing with players. Now, imagine this. You're a player and you've signed up at an online casino, and you've made a deposit and have chosen to accept a bonus. You're really hoping to win some money because yes, you are a gambler, right? And you like to win. Losing sucks, and you want no part of that. Nope. And so you have read the terms and conditions of the bonus. You understand that games that the bonus can be applied to, and of course, there's a wagering requirement. So you get busy and start playing the games, right? Well, in most scenarios, you will lose. Bonuses are primarily set up to allow you to enjoy the games a bit longer than usual, right? Since the casino has added some cash to your account. But since you have to meet a wagering requirement, well, the odds of you cashing out are they're pretty slim, really. Of course, you may get a few massive hits, which, well, you only can really dream about, and perhaps you can milk the wagering requirements until you finally meet them, and then you cash out.
Yeah, right.
Well, imagine being told that your winnings have been confiscated because you didn't play by the spirit of the bonus.
You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah. What is the spirit of the bonus? Well, the casino envisions players accepting bonuses as taking the casino on a spin around the block, trying out the games and such, and well, they have set up a wagering requirement as to minimize their losses, since there are some pretty sharp players out there playing games where the casino has the edge, but they win anyway. The spirit of the bonus is for you to use it up, right? That's it. It's a ridiculous term that was enforced by some of the Costa Rican clip shot joints, these casinos, back in the day. Okay, most of these casinos were either rogued or went tits up, or they changed their ways, right? Experienced casino managers know that the spirit of the bonus is not enforceable, mainly because it is too subjective. What gives the casino the right to decide how players enjoy the games? Well, that's bullshit, right? Players want to win, and that's the spirit of the bonus. But then I'm applying my subjectivity to the situation, right? And I really thought that I wouldn't ever have to discuss this here, right? But I was wrong. It needs to be brought up since two big casino companies have enforced this rogue term, right? Two Casinomeister accredited casinos. Betfair applied this spirit of the bonus term to a number of players last November, and Ladbrokes had done this just recently. Betfair gave us the speak to the hand treatment. They were subsequently removed from the accredited section and tossed into the rogue pit, right? Ladbrokes, thankfully, came to their senses and reversed their stance on this. The problem is that there are still companies out there that feel this is a valid term. When Betfair spokesman told me that they were enforcing this term on some advantage players, he said that their legal team had reviewed this and it was their right to enforce it. Well, I told him, well, Just because your lawyers say you can do it doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Why is this such a dangerous term to enforce? Well, basically, they are telling you, the player, right, that they don't like the way you play. So, what the hell? You know, you go in, you deposit your money, right? You take the bonus, you play the right games, you honor the wagering requirements while risking your funds, right? And they're going to tell you, sorry, we don't like the way you play.
Oh my God!
You know? That's bullshit, right? It's unacceptable and has no place in the online gaming industry. Rules like this are an absolute paradise for a misguided operator to abuse players. If you are an operator and have vague terms like these, you need to remove or modify them so that they can be applied to explicit player transgressions. Trust is a must in this industry. Without it, you have nothing.
Inside our school, we also have rules for fair play and for getting along together. In our library, for example, here many of us use the same books and reference materials. So we have set up rules to help make the library a good place to study and read, and to help all of us use the books more fairly. Of course, at times, some of us have trouble with the rules.
You have a book out, overdue, and it's already been renewed once. I can't let you take out another until you bring that book back.
Oh, sure you can. Look, I need that book, and this one too, for an assignment. Now just let me take it out, and I'll bring it back next week.
No, I can't. It's the rule.
Yes, it's the rule. But John needed the book, and he wanted Betty to make an exception to the rule. Of course, she could not make an exception, but she suggested that John take his problem to the principal.
All right, I will.
Since we don't have a casino warning this week, Vortran is not with us, right? He's taking a break. So I'm going to continue on and speak a little bit about terms and conditions of online casinos. When joining an online casino, make sure that the terms and conditions are perfectly clear, right? Rogue casinos will either try to outsmart the bonus player or make hidden stipulations. Do not be suckered in by deals too good to be true. You know the deal about that. I shouldn't have to say it. Most reputable casinos have very modest bonus offerings, and they are crystal clear on what they expect from you as a player. Do not, under any circumstances, do not open more than one player account at a casino. If the casino is part of a larger group, contact their customer support and get it in writing that you can have a casino account at each casino in their group. Ensure that you understand all bonus terms. Do not gamble if you are not of age or if you reside in a jurisdiction that prohibits online gambling. Understand their payout procedures. Some roguish casinos will pay out winnings via monthly payments and decrease these payments if you don't play a certain amount of this back into the casino. Yeah, that's right. Do not make deals over the telephone. Get everything in writing. Rogue operations will use the above mentioned to void winnings. It happens all the time, right? Please note, accepting bonuses is not obligatory, and a majority of player issues stem from bonus problems. Lastly, a fool and his money are soon parted. It couldn't be truer with online gambling. Like I've mentioned before many times, it's not rocket science. It doesn't take much to figure out who is on the take and who is legit in this industry, right? Stay alert, stay alive, as we used to say in the paratroopers. Hoo-ah. It's still the wild, wild west out there, so just watch it. Till next time, be cool.
But sometimes, some of us have problems because of not knowing the rules or forgetting them. Come in, Alvin.
Mr. Blackwell sent me from gym class. I didn't know we were supposed to bring gym shoes to class today. We've been having the class outdoors until today.
Didn't Mr. Blackwell tell the class to bring gym shoes?
Well, I must have been absent that day.
Absent or not listening very carefully?